Hi, guys. It's Marlene, and welcome to the Sunday Talk Show. I just want to start off by saying thank you to my members. My members are Beverly Black, Boss Life Online, Bozo Calvin Jr., Advertising Junction Recipes and Shorts, Barry Johnson, Merlin Music Channel, Tony Clopton, Melissa King, My Econ, Pittsburgh Artist Studio, Dunamis Soundmind Services, Be Amazing Sylvia, Pandy's Hair Candy, and more. Team Bill with Geo, Time with Tiffy, Journey with Kiki, Team Ranger 92308. Let's talk about it with Anita. I am Tracy Lee. Tracy Ocean Fire 777. Van Life with Gina. Jackie's Worlds. Miss Kim's $5 Bling Bar. Just Vlogging Life. Old School Patricia, and Feast with Cornice. Thank you to my members. Shout out to you guys. And membership is always open and available to anybody who would like to join. So let's get started with the Best Life Crew song. Please like, share, and of course, subscribe. Welcome to the show, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hi, guys. It's Marlene of Living Your Best Life, and welcome to my channel. On this channel is going to be going through a major overhaul, a major follow through. So I'm asking everybody who is a subscriber to this channel or anybody who has clicked on this channel for a first time to be a part of the big change that's coming in on the channel. And the channel is going to be moving forward in the direction of the post on the community tab. So you guys can either vote on you want to see more Florida vlogs or Florida events, or you can have the channel going forward to just the motivation, positivity, story times types of videos. So you guys are a part of it. So it's going to be what you guys want. So I encourage you to vote if you have not already. So welcome to the show, guys. Like I said, I'm Marlene, the content creator of Living Your Best Life. And this is a channel for positivity, encouragement, life lessons, all of that. So today's topic is you've come too far to turn back now. And this topic is something I really wanted to cover because everybody is in a different space in their life, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. So I just want to give you guys some encouragement. I love to pour and feed into you guys' spirit to boost you up, to make you feel good about yourself, because I believe that not a lot of that goes on in this world today. So I hope you can come over to my channel and for that to be a source of your encouragement. So let's start off by seeing who's in the chat. And before I get started, all my members, drop exclamation point member to have your link dropped in the chat. So let's see who's in the chat. First in Boss Life Online. Hey, Boss Life Online. Boss Life Online has a great channel and she does lots of boss moves. She has that boss moves, and she has, let me know what the other one is, boss motivation. And also she did something that I really liked recently is she did what she wants to do on her bucket list. And she also has lots of other videos, training videos for her home-based business, CTFO. So thank you so much, Boss Life Online. Next in, another one of my members, Feast with Cornice. She has a great channel where she does eating show. And for those of you who like mukbang type of channels, check it out. I certainly enjoy her channel because you also get some story times in there as well. So thanks for being here, Cornice. I hope you're having a great day as well. Hey, Angela. Welcome in. I really appreciate Angela's channel because Angela, she has lots of different things that she shows us, some cooking stuff. She shows us things with animals and all types of stuff. So she has a great little variety channel. So, Angela Critters, thank you for being here. Yes, happy Sunday to you, Cornice and chat. Hey, Edward. Edward is one of my super supporters of my channel. Really great channel. He really is into aviation. So if you like that type of thing, and also many other things on the channel. So check out his channel if you have not already. Well, I appreciate you being here, Cornice, and everybody. It means so much to me. You guys know, I'm human. Sometimes I feel like doing streams. Sometimes I don't. Today I'm okay. But other days, I just don't feel it. But today is one of those topics that I absolutely love. And it's in line with some of the things that I have been through in my life. And I hope that that encourages you guys as well to hear my testimony. Yes. Yeah. Hey, Cornice. Oh, thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate that. Thank you, Boss Life Online. Yes, amen, and yes. No problem. I want you guys to all be a part of choosing how this channel moves forward. That's very important to me. Hey, Smart Aviation, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. So, guys, we're going to get started. Oh, I missed some more comments. Hey, Miss Full Roller. Miss Full Roller is one of my YouTube sisters. She has a great streams, especially on Saturday nights at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays. And she does music trivia and other different live streams. She also has a braid lock videos for those who are locked and some gardening things. And what I really enjoy is her shopping chronicle. So yeah, Miss Full Roller has a great channel. So thank you so much for being here, Miss Full Roller. I hope you're having a great Sunday. So all my members, of course, drop !member to have your link dropped. So let me get started with the topic today, guys. So today's topic is you've come too far to turn back now. Now, when we think about turning back, it implies either looking back either in your mind or physically turning around and going back into a course maybe that you used to go. So why I wanted to talk about this topic of you've come too far to turn back. Everybody has been through something. I'm not going to even not sugarcoat it. Everybody has been through some type of difficulty, problem, life situation, difficulty, not even before, but even right now, you may be going through a very difficult time. And I just want you to know to be encouraged because there's so many things that is ahead for you, but we have to first put it in our mind and believe it. You've come too far to go backwards. A lot of times, people, when they see you where you're standing right here and right now, they don't know what you've been through. They don't know your struggles. They don't know your hurdles. They don't know your burdens. Hey, Glaive. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. I just want to encourage you guys because some days is so hard. I don't know if, let me just be transparent with you guys. Have you ever had times where you just don't even want to get out of bed? You would just rather just stay in the bed, licking your wounds, feeling sorry for yourself. But that implies that you've given up and you have come too far to go backwards. And what I mean by backwards, I mean you have come way too far to, number one, to be discouraged, to stop your hopes and your dreams. Another one is people want to see you fail. That's what people want. People like it when you fail. They like it. They have a smile on their face. What do they call those people? The word's not coming to me at all. But not pessimistic. Saddest. That's the word. People who are saddest. They get enjoyment on your demise. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to make people happy because of our downfall. We also know what we've overcome. And I just want to encourage you guys. I want to encourage you because a lot of times in our own space, the people that are around us, they don't always give us that boost in the arm. They don't always give us what we need. And I talked about this on another video as well. A lot of times we don't ask for what we want. Are you asking for the direction that you want your life to be headed in? A lot of times we want people to read our minds. We want people to think, just do things for us, just do things for us. But we have to ask in order to receive. And I get it. Sometimes you just want people who know you. You feel like they should know me. They should know what I'm going through. They should know my situation. I shouldn't have to ask for what I want. But it's not true. It's not true. All of the things that we want, people who are people of enlightenment, when you know the direction of where you want your life to go and to be headed, you got to ask for what you want. You have to speak things out loud, speak things into existence. We have to speak things out loud as if we have already received the manifestation. We have already received our blessing. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat before I continue. No problem, Miss Full Roller. Appreciate you. Okay. Yes. Amen. Thank you so much, Cornice. I appreciate that. I feel like that sometimes, just be in bed. I know, Glade. You're not the only one. See, the thing with most people are so busy trying to put on a facade, a front, to please other people, to make themselves seem like nothing is going on in their life, like they have no problem. I like to call it the highlight reel of Facebook, Instagram. Nobody walks around smiling and happy all the time. People have real, genuine problems, either financially, physically, all kinds of issues, mental issues. So it's okay. Nobody is not saying don't feel down, don't feel discouraged. No, but the caution here and the encouragement is for us to not stay down. Well, how do we do that? How do we not stay down, especially when we feel discouraged? That's very difficult. It's very difficult to do it, especially if you're looking around and the people around you aren't supporting you. They aren't encouraging you. And if you in your mind are feeling down and then things may not be going the way that you want them to go, all of those things can sometimes make us be like sinking, feeling really down, feeling really discouraged, disheartened. Sometimes it can even cause us to feel like we have a broken heart because we expect people to be there and support us. And I just want to tell you guys, no matter who supports you, no matter who supports you, we have to learn to support ourselves. We have to learn to upbuild and encourage our own self. And it's hard sometimes to do that. It's hard to rise up. It's hard to let go. It's hard to have peace sometimes, maybe when you just don't see a light at the end of your dark tunnel, or whatever your situation, your finances, you don't know how you're going to get to pay your next bill, right? But the encouragement here is for us to not give up, to never stop trying, because when you stop trying, you stand still. And we don't want to be people who stand still. You want to keep moving. It doesn't matter how fast you go at the pace of your life. It does not matter. All of that is irrelevant. The most important thing is that we keep keep going despite your trouble, despite the problems, despite the pain, despite the difficulty. You got to put it in your mind, I can do this. I can keep going. And how do we do that? We have to fortify our minds and say, I am somebody. I am somebody special. I have something to do and to be. This is my walk. And you can have your walk in life however you want to. You can be positive or you can be negative. You can choose to have joy or you can be miserable. All of those are personal choices, and each and every one of us has personal choices each and every day how we want our life to be. We may not be able to change the external, but we can definitely change our internal, our thought processes, the people who we choose to be around, associates, friends. Everybody is not good for us. And I say that not to be negative, but I say that as a protection. I want to speak to you guys and let you know it's a protection to watch your circle. It's a protection to watch what you choose to be entertained by on social media, on the TV. All of those influences come back to back to ourselves. Because if we're always feeding our mind on negativity, drama, people who are miserable, people who hate themselves, and they want to feed that off on you and make you feel the same way they feel, then of course you're going to start going back. You're going to start feeling down. And we don't want to go backwards. We want to move forward. And not only move forward, we want to propel ourselves into a very positive space, into a better space until we can do better and be better about ourselves. You have to remember, other people don't see your walk. People don't see all of the times when you cried, all the times that you were sad, all the times where you put in so much work to be able to feed into your mind to be who you are today. And I just want to encourage you and say, I'm so glad you're here. And I don't think enough people hear that. I'm so glad that you are here today. I'm so glad that you're here to receive this message. So many negative things is going on in this world right now, but in this space right now, I want you to take some time just for yourself and think about these thoughts, that you're somebody special, that you have overcome, that you're worth it, that you're somebody important. We got to feed that into ourselves as well. Yeah, Cornice, these are people who are miserable with themselves, most definitely. Yes, smiling faces, Edward Smart. I know all about that. Another thing is people who are backstabbers. They pretend that they're your friends. They try to get close to you. And then next thing you know, a knife is in your back. Yes, it's hard when you get stabbed in the back. It's hard when somebody who you trusted hurts you, but you can't go backwards. Don't worry about the people who aren't supporting you. Put your energy, put your thoughts into the people who are, the people who do support you. That's how you can get to an elevation. That's how you can continuously being prosperous. We got to learn to focus and channel our energy in the right way. And most of the time, we're not channeling our energy. We're wasting our energy by going into the toxic. Oh, they're talking about me. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, this, oh, that. No, no, no. We have to be in control of what we do and what we think and what we choose to look at. We can't be everybody's cup of tea. Everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to support you, and that's okay. But focus your energy on the people who do. Now, here is where your arising becomes. Here's where your enlightenment, your ascension, because we always want to ascend to a higher, a higher energy source, a higher level, a higher light source. We always want to do and be better. We want to be better people. We want to be able to walk into the journey that is ahead of us. But we can't do that when we're so worn out, focusing our energy on people who don't care about us. We wear ourselves out so many times worrying about people who don't care about us. Why do we do that? Why are you focusing your energy on people who don't care about you? Leave them behind. Sometimes to progress, you have to remove. You got to clean up. You got to purify. It's so important at certain times in our life that we purify our spaces. And that means decluttering everything, decluttering our space, decluttering the people who are in our life, decluttering the people who we choose to talk to, the people who we surround ourselves by, the TV programming that we watch. All of that goes into how we start feeling. And how you are feeling is a direct link to what you are putting your energy, what you're listening to, what you choose to believe. And a lot of times people do not choose to believe in themselves enough to steer clear from the drama. People want your demise. People want your demise. They want your demise, your decline, so they could smile, so they could say, I know you wouldn't make it, with a smile on their face. I know you wouldn't make it. I know you weren't smart enough. I know you weren't strong enough. Never give anybody that type of power over you. The more somebody doesn't support you is the more you should be moving forward to doing what you're supposed to do. See, we have to learn sometimes that we got to refocus our foundation. Sometimes our foundation is not firm. We're worried so much about, oh, this one, oh, that one, oh, this one, oh, that one. Look at what they're doing. And then we choose to get off course because you're looking and following somebody else, where we have to choose our path. This is what I'm going to do. This is my path. This is the road that is ahead for me. We have to remember we've come too far to turn back. You have come too far to turn back. I have come too far to turn back. And that should be an encouraging source. The things that you have been through, the things that you have gone through, the people that you have removed from your life, hasn't it been good for you? Hasn't it been a blessing to you? They may not look at it that way, but a lot of times we have to think about and focus on ourselves. And I know a lot of people will say that that's selfish, but it's not. It's not selfish to love yourself. And part of loving yourself is removing yourself from negativity, removing yourself from a space that is not healing. See, sometimes people come in our lives to heal us, but other people come in our lives to harm us. So we have to open our eyes and look and say, is this person here to help me or to harm me? Pay attention to that. A lot of times, I know for myself, I never used to pay full attention. Like, how are they talking to me? How are they treating me? Are they supporting me? Are they encouraging me? See, there's more than one way to support somebody. Some people think that support is only monetarily, financial, and it's not. You can support somebody by being a good listener. It's amazing if you can have somebody who will just sit and listen to you with no judgment. See, that's the problem with most people. They will hear you, but they're going to judge you and say, oh, that's not a good idea, or that's stupid. Be careful of classing yourself with those people. Facts, you can rest assurance on your own doing for yourself. Yeah, and we have to learn. We have to learn that, like Courtney said, we have to learn to be independent. We have to learn to be independent thinkers and not to just go around what the crowd says, what everybody else is doing. What about what you want to do? What about what you like? What about where you're going? I always say be a trend setter, not a trend follower. There's so many people out there that are followers. It's okay. If you want to be a person to follow, that's fine. But you got to be happy with that and accept it. But I would much rather make my own path, make my own road, have my own thinking. That's so important, to not be swayed. So if this person doesn't support me, now you're down and discouraged. No, that's when you got to pour into yourself. And it's very important for us to acknowledge that they're not supporting me, but I support myself. See, that's the reason why sometimes people go backwards in their life, why they feel down, why they feel discouraged, because they don't acknowledge, okay, that person let me down. That hurt my feelings, but I love myself and it's going to be okay. I can move forward. So many times we feel that we need people in our life and we don't. We think we need people to say things about us and to be there for us. While it's nice to have support, you don't need it. You don't need support. We all want support, but you don't need it. Remember, you have all the tools to carry on by just being yourself. So many people don't know how to be themselves. Many times I put on that smile because if I stop moving because I don't feel like it, may stop moving forward for good. Yeah, yes, sometimes I understand that, Miss Full Roller. Sometimes you have to keep going forward, but I wouldn't say force a smile. Don't force a smile if you don't feel like smiling. Like I say all the time, it's okay sometimes to not be okay. It's okay sometimes to be discouraged. You don't have to walk around with a plastic smile being who you're not. You're some days you just are having a good day. Sometimes you're dealing with an attitude. So it's all right, but as long as you can just be yourself and not don't be a stamp of what somebody else is doing and being. Yep, do not buy it, Cornice. Yes, Angela. Yeah, it's facts, Boss Life Online. So many people, they're always looking at what other people are doing and they're sidetracked. They're sidetracked, and that's not good. What are those knives, Angela? Been there, done that. I had a friend and he turned his back on me and we never talked again. Yeah, that's hard, isn't it, Glaive and chat? I know just about everybody has been through something similar like that. It hurts more when it's somebody you care about. It hurts more when it's somebody you love. Sometimes if it's just a random person, you can let that go. You can forgive that. But when somebody does something to us and it really hurts our feelings, especially they know and then they don't care, but it's okay. We got to learn. It's okay. We don't need people in our life that hurt us because that's not what love looks like. Love doesn't harm. Love doesn't hurt. Love heals. Love supports. Love is kind. And that's what we have to open our eyes and realize. So many times we think love has to look like a family member. But if that family member is saying things that hurts us, or so-called friends, they're saying things, they're throwing shade, they're always talking about you behind your back. Sorry, guys, my nose is itching. They're always talking about you behind your back. They're always saying something negative about you. We have to look and analyze, is this person really my friend? Is this person really caring about me? Or is this person just want to know my business? Or they want something from you or to try to use you? That's what we have to recognize. Thank you, Edward. I put my energy in the right place, and that way it's helping me grow overall. That's going on in my life. Yes, exactly, Cornice. We have to focus our energy. So many times we put our energy into the wrong thing. We spend so many time brewing. I know I've done that so many times. You're so angry and you're mad all day. Why? Why do you do that? While you're upset and angry, you better trust and believe that person could care less that you're mad. So we have to learn to do it in the right way. Yeah, you can be upset. Yeah, you can get mad, but you don't stay mad. Don't let it ruin your day. You have to just say, okay, that happened to me. I'm over it. Now let's move forward and have a great day. It's all about refocusing our energy, refocusing what we choose to think on. Sometimes we dwell in the negative too long, but we have to remember that we can pull ourselves out of that negative space. We can pull ourselves out of that, but we have to make that decision. Yes, Cornice, it takes courage. It definitely takes courage for us to want to change everything around because it's not easy. It takes a lot of work sometimes to try something new or maybe not talk to somebody, especially if it's somebody that we love, but they're hurting us or harming us. We have to learn to pull away from anything that doesn't feel and look like love. And like I said, love is kind, love is supportive, love is encouraging, love listens. It doesn't do anything that causes pain, anything that causes hurt, anything that is not supportive, anything that does not make you feel good about yourself. Anybody who isn't calling, checking on you, that's not love. That's not love. So I want to tell you guys that because I went through a personal time period. Hey, Zero, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, love to travel. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to tell you guys a little personal story for a little bit. When I was younger, I used to put so much energy into my love, my light for myself was only based on what other people were giving me. So I thought if other people were mad at me, disappointed, whatever it may be, then that's how I felt. I'm a very in tune with people's energy and their spirit. So if people around me were feeling down and discouraged, I felt down and discouraged. If they were being negative, I started being negative because I was drawing and pulling from them. But we have to learn that no matter what other people are doing and saying, we we personally have to choose. We personally have to mentally say, I am not going to allow myself to succumb to their negativity. I'm going to keep being positive even if they are not. Or I'm going to keep being positive even though my situation doesn't look like it. See, that changes everything. You could be going backwards, but now you'll be moving forward because that positive thinking, it makes you feel good not only mentally, but it makes you feel good in your heart. It's good for your spirit. It causes you to smile. It raises your elevation. If you ever been out somewhere and you see somebody and you smile at them, maybe they weren't smiling and then they smile back. See, you just shifted somebody else's world. We have that kind of power, and we have to understand that it's so important for us to maintain that thinking regardless of what we have been through. Regardless, remember, you're not your circumstance. You are not. Just because you have been through difficulties, it does not make you less than. You're not inferior in any way. You are somebody, regardless of what somebody else thinks of you, whether they accept you, whether they like you, whether they want to be around you. All of that doesn't matter. It does not matter what other people think. It doesn't matter what other people think. So many times we waste our energy worried about what they're thinking. What do they think of me? Do they like me? Do they like my hair? Do they like my smile? Do they like this? Do they like that? Do they like my personality? I spent so much energy, so many years based on they don't like me because I'm soft spoken. But am I going to change from being who I am? I'm always going to be a soft spoken person. I'm always going to be a kind and polite woman because that's who I am. That's who I have grown and matured to be. That's who I choose to be in my space. So the ones that can't accept and receive that, we have to learn to pull back from those who are negative. We have to pull back from people who are toxic because if we don't, then we are going to be getting their energy. Oh, my allergies are bad today, y'all. Yes, Miss Full Roller, most definitely. Welcome in, Zero. Let's see what other comments I missed. Hey, Finley. How are you doing, Jeff? Welcome. I hope you and your family are doing great. Thank you so much for coming. Did you verify on Friday? Wow, that is why I have the confidence in self no matter what no one says. See, that is what I'm talking about, Cornice. And you guys just have no idea that her statement, I have confidence in self no matter what no one says. See, that's a long road. That's an everyday talking to yourself, because I know that Cornice, not only Cornice, but everybody, you go through something and then sometimes it kind of shakes you up like, whoa, or why did they talk to me like that? Or why do they have an attitude? Or what have I done to them? Sometimes we question that, but we got to learn, don't take everything personal. So many times we take the things that people do personally, and it's not personal. It's that person, it's their situation, it's their problems, it's their life, it's what's going on with them. Don't take it as an insult. Don't be in your feelings all day, all week, all year until you die about what somebody else has done. And most of the time, they could care less about you. We got to learn to stop caring about people who don't care about us. Some you have to leave behind and be human. Yes, Cornice, some people, all you can do is pray for them and just say, I wish you the best. But you are not good for me. You are not good for me. You're not good. You're not healthy. You make me feel discouraged. You hurt my feelings. You're rude. All of those things. We got to learn. It's learned behavior. It's not something that just naturally happens. We have to learn, like, okay, is a difference between, is that person having a hard day or is that their personality? And you don't need that, especially if you've overcome big things, and people have been through huge things like overcoming addictions, dealing with they moved on from bad marriages or bad relationships, bad friends. They've gone to school, they've achieved, they've moved, they have lived out their dreams, you know. So don't be afraid to pull away from some people so that your energy source can raise. See, sometimes the reason why we can't move forward in our life is because you have this heavy weight on you, heavy weight on your back, because you're carrying everybody else's problems, but you're never focusing on your own. When is the last time you said, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to do it? And don't tell anybody about it. Keep it to yourself. Just work on it for you. So many times we always ask other people what they think we should do. What what do you think? Is this going to be good for me? No. You got to first choose in your mind what you want to do, and then you got to move forward. That sounds good, Edward. That definitely sounds good. Thank you so much, Boss Life Online. That's why you have to be careful and smart about who you let in your circle. Yes, yes, Cornice, we have to really be careful about who we choose to call our friend, who we choose to support, who we choose to listen to, because whether we believe it or not, when people are mean, nasty, drama filled, sometimes not even knowingly, we start thinking that way, or we'll say something, maybe it's something that they say. That's why the people we associate with, that's why the people we choose to be friends with is so important. Be careful about who you choose to let know what's going on here in your mind, because sometimes people come around you just to find out what you're doing so that they can take your idea and then they can run off with it and make it like it's theirs. And then because you didn't move on it, people will think it's their idea. So be careful about who you choose to class as your friend and who you choose to speak to and tell your personal business. No, I don't have any cornbread. I wish I did, Jeff. Hey, James, welcome in. How are you doing? James is a super supporter of my channel. He has a gaming channel. Thank you so much for being here, James. Yes, the snakes are real. They're very real. And it's one of those things that sometimes people, you don't even know people are snakes because they're so busy. They're so low to the ground. And then before you know it, they just reach out and bite you. And sometimes that bite, that sting, what somebody else does to us, it hurts us for years. It's a major pain and a hurt to us because they do things to us because we trusted them. It hurts so much. But don't stay in that long. Just say, okay, I thought they were my friend. I thought they were good for me, but they're not. But now I'm going to move on with my life. And we have to do that for ourselves. But yeah, beware of those snakes. Beware of the snakes. Facts. And that's what they want. They do. People want to see you fall. People want to see your demise. People want to see you hurt. People want to see, oh, you don't have any money. People want to see you lost your house, that you lost your job. You ever notice when something is on YouTube and it's one of those drama topics or something happened within the entertainment field and it's something negative? It doesn't get, it gets lots and lots and lots of views, but something positive, not really, not really that much because it shows you what people like. People like the drama, but we have to make a choice to not entertain it. Why are you entertaining something that's negative? You shouldn't. Zero, you don't get mad, you get petty. Okay, if that's what you want to do, I choose to not let anybody have any power over me. I choose that. I choose that and put that in my mind space. Because sometimes, listen, sometimes I want to do things to people. Okay, for you guys that don't know, back in the day, before my recovery, back in the day before I knew self love, back in the day before I knew about self respect and treating myself good and speaking positive affirmations over my life, when somebody would do something to me, I was ready. I was ready to fight. And when I say fight, I used to fight dirty. I would get people fired from their job. I would do all kinds of stuff to hurt people. I was like, oh, you're going to hurt me? Now I'm really going to hurt you. But that's not good for you because when you put out that negative energy, that's what you're going to receive back. And that's why my life wasn't going in a good direction because I kept doing things to hurt people because I was hurt. But when I chose to take on forgiveness and to recognize what I was doing, like Boss Life Online always says, what are you adding to the equation? What is it that you're doing to cause this situation? So when I assumed responsibility for what I have done, the role that I have played, now I can say, okay, I assume my stuff. Now I'm not going to do that anymore. Now I'm going to stop hurting people. See, the more that we learn to love us, the more that we learn the ways of love, the more that we know who we are, the more we know what we want. Now we can move forward in love. See, sometimes we want to love people, and I'm speaking to those who are looking for good relationships. We want a good relationship. But I always say, but are you a person that people want to be in a relationship? Are you a good friend? Are you a good listener? Are you caring? Do you have concern about other people or are you selfish? We have to stop and pause on that sometimes because we will think sometimes that we have everything going on. I got it going on and everybody wants to be my friend. But we do things too. We have to learn to look at ourselves, look at our own selves in the mirror and say, what is this is not good about me. I need to make some changes. And that's what most people don't want to do. I think Marlene is going to be my YouTube crush. You're funny, Zero. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry, Angela. Let us know how they're doing. Amen. Letting the messy, hateful ones stay where they are. See, the whole thing about it, Cornice and chat, and anybody who watching on replay, a lot of times we like to be in the mess because that's who we are inside. And sometimes we don't want to accept that and receive it. I got issues going on inside. Have you dealt with what's going on inside of you? Have you dealt with that pain? And of course, situations and things that happened to you in the past, you can't change that and make it new. No, you can't change that, but you can change your attitude. You can change your outlook towards it. You can change the way you choose to look at the situation. Some things that happen to us is there to help us to grow, help us to move forward, help us to realize our potential, know how strong we are, know that we're courageous, know that we are capable, and we have to remind ourselves of that. Sometimes when you remember and go back to that space that was not so good in your life, you have to say, I went through that situation, but I am stronger today. But today I'm more courageous. But today I love myself. And sometimes those situations that maybe hurt you in the past are the same things right now today that can heal you. Whew, I think that that's my word for today. Situations from the past that hurt you today can be the same thing to heal you. Mm. We don't even know sometimes that pain, it comes for us to have our major breakthrough. It comes for us to learn something. It comes for us to meet certain people. It comes for us to mature. It comes for us to have enlightenment. Mm. So pay attention and be aware of that part. See, don't focus on the negative that happened to you. Focus on the life lesson. Focus on what you've learned. Focus on what you have become. Focus on the people that you met in the storm that now you have when the sun comes out, when that rainbow is there. That's what we got to focus. Don't stay in the negative. Choose to look upward. And we got to learn gratitude. That's a major thing that sometimes we can't move forward in our life because we're not grateful of the things that we have. And so many times we don't even realize little tiny things. Being able to see, being able to walk, having food to eat, having a shelter, having people around us that love us. Even if you only have one person out there that loves you, let that love encourage you and help you to move on. Let it help you to grow. Tunnel and focus that energy on that, not what you feel that you need. See, what we don't realize a lot of times, you have exactly what you need to move forward. You have exactly what you need. But sometimes we feel that we don't have enough. We want a certain thing, and then we're not going to be happy and satisfied until we get that. No, be happy and satisfied, fulfilled with what you do have. Walk in gratitude and happiness. Have appreciation for you. Have appreciation for your life. Have appreciation that you're here today. I'm so glad you're here today. And some of us in more ways than one. I thank you. I thank my Father for allowing me to be here in this space still. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Even though I tried everything to not be here, but I'm here. I'm here. And I hope my stamp here is encouraging and positive to you, that you feel love and encouraged and appreciation and support, that you learn something. Let's keep learning. Let's keep growing. Let's keep being positive. Keep moving forward. That's my motivation to you guys. I encourage you and I motivate you in that. Let's see. Girl, that was 8 years ago. Ask me now. I would say mine was, I feel like mine is, I'm a work in progress, honestly. I am definitely a work in progress, Cornice and chat, and those who watch on the replay. I used to be such, I know you guys don't believe me, but I used to be such a mean person. Just so mean. Just looking for a way that I could, give somebody a good jab, what they call a sucker punch. I would do anything where I could get a quick jab in and get somebody else down because that's how I felt. And sometimes when you're hurt, especially inside of you, you're in pain, either physically, emotionally, spiritually, you're experiencing some type of pain. All you know how to do is hurt somebody else. But now you have the enlightenment. You know better. And when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. So I'm just encouraging you guys to do better, do the right thing. God will always put the right ones in your life. He sure will, Cornice. And we have to pay attention to that part because sometimes a good person comes in our life, but we're so focused on the people in our life that are negative. We're so focused on what other people who are doing the wrong thing to us that we are not paying attention to the ones that are doing the right things for us. Focus on the ones that are doing right by us. Focus on the people who are really loving you. And we don't understand sometimes that, we're human, we're imperfect, we hurt people too. We focus sometimes on the people who hurt us, but we hurt people. I hurt people. I hurt people's feelings. And I have to realize that sometimes when I pass judgments, when I do something, when I disappoint people, we have to learn continuously to keep ourselves humble. Yes, I did that and that was wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry. And then we have to work to do better and be better. Yes, don't change yourself to please other people. Oh, Edward, that's a big life lesson. I think you do that a little bit when you're younger, when you don't know who you are and you don't know where you're going. It's usually what that is. Not all the time, because even sometimes people who are much older in life and they've never walked in self love, they've never walked in self respect, they've never worked on doing what they want to do. So, yeah, we have to learn to be our authentic self and not what other people see, want to see, want us to do, want us to be. You'll be very miserable if you do that. Thanks for that comment, Edward. You stopped that years ago? Well, that's great. That's great. We have to learn to stop doing that. Family can be toxic, and it took me so long. Whew. You sigh. I have to exhale on that one. Family can be so toxic. And I came from a space that I thought all family was looked like love. I thought all family looked like what I needed in my life, that I had to be around them. But we have to understand every single person in our life is a choice. We have the ability to choose who we talk to, who we're going to be around, and most importantly, who we listen to. Everybody in our life, you don't have to listen to what they say, that mumbo jumbo. If it's negative, if it's bringing doubt in our mind, if it's making you feel discouraged, get rid of that. Yes, confidence shows. Yes, Cornice. Yes, we have to learn to be confident in ourselves and love ourselves through even sometimes when you don't even know the direction of where you're headed and where you're going, but you have enough confidence to love you, right? Have enough confidence. Say, I love me. And that's something that years ago I could never even imagine saying. But today I can say in front of you today, I love me. And I want to pour that into those who are not there yet. You can get there, but you got to practice it. You got to spend time in your self love. You got to spend time talking to yourself and telling yourself positive things. I am somebody. I am important. I am loved. I am valued. And when you have that for yourself, you don't need that from other people, because anytime you feel hurt and down, you can draw up as a well from your own self. When somebody just said, "Oh, I wanted somebody to be there for me today," but they were not. But then I can say, "But I'm here for me." We got to learn to be our own friend. Yes, I am a big believer in self friendship. Yes, in everything you do, Cornice, every little thing. We are doing well, thank you. Hope you're doing. I'm doing great, Jeff. Thank you so much for being here. How is the weather out there in Texas? I believe you are, right? Let me know. So true, Cornice. Yes, you are not good for me. Bye. Sometimes Boss Life Online, sometimes I wish it was just as simple as just saying you're not good for me. Bye. But not all the time it is. Sometimes it looks like you're not good for me. And then we think, but maybe I could change them. Whoa, that's a whole big thing. We think sometimes, oh, if I do this, I can help them. We think we can bring somebody to the next level in their life, but we have to understand that until somebody is ready to change, they will not change. Some people don't want to change. They're comfortable in not changing. They're very happy with it. They can just, no, I don't want to say lazy, but sometimes they're happy with who they are and where they stand in their life. But maybe sometimes you aren't and you don't like where they are. So, yep. Yes, it's hard to say bye to family, but you have to have boundaries. I just make an excuse and leave. Yes. And I will say, guys, sometimes, especially if it's a family member, you can't get rid of them completely out your life. Some people, they're always going to be in your life, but you don't have to have them in your mind space, especially if they're toxic, especially if they're always talking about you in a negative way, hurting your feelings. No, no, no. You can know people, but it doesn't mean you have to be around them. That's a choice. Yes. Make it make healthy sense. And we have to learn. That's like learned, Cornice. We have to learn healthy behaviors on not only how we talk to ourselves, but what we choose to accept from other people. And I look at it sometimes like when somebody says something to me, I'm like, that's not healthy. That's not nice. That's toxic. That's rude. And then we have to ask ourselves the second question: is this because I did something, or are they having a bad day? We have to recognize what it is. Or is this a regular habit? Is this their personality? Right? Okay. Yes, Auntie, there should be boundaries even with, yes. What they say, you have to train people how they're going to treat you. Yeah. You have to train people how they're going to treat you. You definitely did. Yes. Listen, Cornice. I always say if you want something, there's I don't think there's just about anything that I have if somebody wanted it, I would give it to them. But someone that would just take your stuff, mm-mm. Nope. I don't like that. Or someone who takes your idea, like Boss Life Online says, run off with your idea, emphasis on yours, and then they will make it seem like it's their idea. No recognition for you. They're just like, oh, guys, I came up with this idea. Sad and pathetic, but don't recognize them. That's when you pray for those people and just say, I give it over to you, Father, because I can't do it. I thought I saw Paula Benson in here. Maybe I didn't. If you are in here, Paula, hi. No, sis, no. Mm. Yeah, you receive it back, and vengeance is never ours. Listen, we think sometimes, I'll tell y'all, there's a lot of times where I say, I'm going to get my revenge. And it never turns out good. It doesn't turn out good because there's certain things and certain people, it's not for you to deal with them. Some people need to fall flat on their face, learn a life lesson, but trust me, the people who do wrong things, it's only a matter of time. Life will catch up with them. Trust me. Don't worry about them. You're wasting your energy on toxic people. Focus your energy on your getting to your higher level. That's the most important thing. You know what people do run off with ideas. And I know Boss Life Online. I know exactly who runs off with ideas. Exactly. Yep, Auntie. And then do not deliver the message honest or correct. Listen, Carnice and chat. I'm going to speak to you guys on something for a second. You know, there's one thing about when you get a message, you get a vision of something, and it's something that you're trying to do, you want to do, or something, and then you come through with it, you share, you know, your message, what you want to do, and then somebody comes along and takes it. But that's not how it's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to roll. And we do that, and people do that, not understanding that it's your purpose, that it's your vision. So it's not going to work out. It's not meant to be for you. It's mine. And that's why a lot of times that's like, I tried it, but it didn't work for me because it's not yours. We have to learn to make our own inspiration. We have to learn to make our own whatever it is that you want to do. Be unique. You don't have to be a person to take or steal from somebody else. Come up with your own ideas. Think about something. Focus your brain and say, this is going to be my idea. And that's what people don't do. They don't focus their idea. Their excuse is, you inspire me to do it right. Yeah, you inspired them, or they stole from you. Which one is it? Yeah, they say you inspired them, but if they inspire you, at least give a person credit or ask a person, do you mind if I use your idea? What about that one? Hmm. Hmm. I'm so glad. Love to travel with Wave. Corny says, Auntie, yep. And I so inspire them, but they have no mentions of it in their content when they really mimic my content. Laughing my butt off. I guess that's why I make my lives private. Oh, Cornice, I'm telling you, sis, and I'm telling you, Chad, and those who watch on the replay, people can always take your idea, but nobody can be you. People want to be me, but they can't be me because I'm me. And people want to be you, but they can't be you because you're you. Every single person is unique. But the problem with a lot of people, they don't know how to be themselves. They don't know how to be authentic. They were never taught and fed that kind of love and support that it's okay to be who they are. It's okay to be me. That's why one of the things I love about my channel song is just be yourself. Be yourself, authentically you. Be yourself. And people just don't know how to do that. And I feel like that's so sad. That's so sad to me. God never puts on you more than you can handle. Exactly, Edward. A lot of times we think we know more. We think we know more. We think we can handle it and we think we can do it on our own. But we got to remember that's the foundation. That's the foundation. And when your foundation ain't right with God, trust me, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good. It motivates me, sis, to pray more and to complete all my tasks. Yep. When they go low, I go high. Because if I go low, I lose. Look, I love that. Say, when they go low, I go high. Yes, that's what I call radiating, raising my vibration. See, because when you have a positive vibration, positive energy source, I've been told that before. Because I smile, my smile is infectious. I hope so. My poor dad spent a lot of money on my smile. Thank you, Daddy. He spent a lot of money for me to smile and have these teeth. I've been hiding it for years because of lack of confidence, lack of loving myself. See, I believe it's so important to be our authentic self. Look at people in the eye. And if you feel like smiling, smile. It's like Casey Detox Diva. She was live the other day on Instagram and she was dancing out at the beach. See, but that's what she felt like doing. And a lot of times people are so afraid to be authentically themselves. They just, oh, I can't do that because somebody else is watching, or what will they think of me, or will they like me, or all those type of things. Oh, here's Paula. Hey, Paula. Listening while you cook. Thank you so much for being here, Paula. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing okay. Having a great Sunday. See what I missed. We will always be a work in progress with some form or another in our lives. What matters is that we change any negative and strive for the positive. There you go, Cornice. See, we can't change because, we're imperfect. But like what I like to say, I'm imperfectly perfect. And for me, that means that I'm just where I need to be. I'm just where I need to be. And I always say, God knows me and He knows what I want to do and I want to be. And I always ask for Him to bring in the right people in my life and to remove the people that He doesn't think is good for me and the people who are going to harm me. And I ask for Him to give me crystal clear vision so I know exactly, like, please don't let people hurt me. Please protect me from foolishness. I pray that all the time. But we got to pay attention. Hey, Team Gravely, how are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's welcome in Team Gravely. Okay. One less bell to answer, one less egg to fry. That applies to Lottie Dottie everyone. Oh my goodness. See how it's early. That cracks me up. Yeah, if we think about it, like I always say, one less text message to answer, one less headache to have, because some people in your life, they don't bring you anything but headaches. They make you feel miserable because they are miserable. So, you got to think about it that way. Thanks so much for your comment, Miss Full Roller. Yes, Cornice, validate yourself. And for a long time, I used to go through this in my life. I would be so always looking for someone to validate me. Like I would be like that, like those dogs, the little tiny dogs, and they're always like, hey, do you see me? Do you see me? Always looking for attention. But I had to realize that it doesn't matter if other people give me attention, but I got to seek my own attention. I got to be my own friend. I got to listen to myself and I got to talk to myself and say, Marlene, are you okay today? And if the answer is no, why aren't you okay today? And what haven't you done to love yourself? We got to validate ourselves, love ourselves through whatever is going on in our life and know that everything is going to be okay. But we got to keep loving ourselves and be authentic. Thank you, Love to Travel with Wave. Appreciate you. Yes, I'm here. I am cooking, trying some. Ooh, I want to see that recipe, Paula. Angela says vodka cream sauce. Yep, it never works for them because they are trying to be the person they are stealing from. And it's impossible because you can't have that person's background, what they have been through. You cannot have their personality. You can't. Because the execution is not supposed to be there for you. See, you can go through the dismount, you can take off and try something, but you're just going to land flat on your face because it wasn't meant for you. It's not your thing. And that's what people don't understand, but it's okay. You just keep doing your thing and don't look and focus on what other people are doing or saying. Cart way of cooking. She used wine. I am using what I have. I don't want the liquor to go to waste. This has been in my fridge since last year. Oh, okay. Hey, Robert. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Sunday, and hello. If I did not speak, forgive me. No problem, Cornice. Yes. Hi to everyone, Robert says. You've been enjoying the chat. Thank you so much, Cornice. Appreciate you. Let's see if I missed any other comments. Yes, happy Sunday to you too, Robert. Appreciate you. Yeah, I just want to encourage you guys. I feel like, especially during these times, especially with people being shut in, throughout this whole pandemic, people have gone through a lot of situations. Everybody has gone through a different journey. Some people, it's made them try something new. I feel like sometimes out of a hard situation comes a blessing. Some people have made a new business. Some people have met new friends. They've tried new things. So we don't worry about when things may not be going as you planned it. Sometimes in plans, we disrupt the progress of our life because we think that life has to go this way, that way, and that way. When no, you just got to stay the course. Just keep being loyal. Just keep being faithful. Just keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. And don't worry about the people who don't support you. I just want to tell you guys, like the title says, you've come too far to turn back now. Nobody knows what that looks like and that means but you. I know what it means for me. I know what I have been through. But sometimes people may look at you in who you are today and the confidence that you have and the light that you shine in the things that you're doing and saying and speaking over your life. And they want that and they don't know how to get that. So don't worry about what somebody else does and says. You just keep being yourself. You keep being your authentic, genuine, humble yourself. Don't allow other people who are negative, sometimes people who are wicked, to cause you to change who you are. Don't change your values because they have none. Don't change your morals because they have none. You just keep making your life look like what it's supposed to be for you. Keep doing what is your plan, what is your vision for your life. And you just keep doing that. Don't worry about who is going to be along and what other people are going to do and say about you. That doesn't affect who you are. Remember, who you are is somebody important, special. You're a blessing. You're smart. You can do it. You can be it. You can grow. You can be happy. You can possess joy. You can try new things. You can be loved and get love. You can give respect and have respect for yourself. See, that's the things that people don't know. People don't know your journey. People don't know your walk. People don't know what you've been through and gone through. They don't know the times where you cried. They don't know the times that you were on your knees. They don't know the times you didn't have two nickels to rub together. They don't know anything about how you were going to make it, but you're still here. But you're still here. See, the thing people don't know, what may break other people has not broke you, because you're supposed to be here, because there's something for you to do. There's something for you to be. You are somebody special. I am somebody special. And we have to walk in that type of awareness, regardless, I'll say it again, regardless of who is saying, doing, and being something else. We got to stop worrying about what other people are doing. What they are doing is outside of me. I don't have control of what other people do. I don't have control of what other people say. Like they said, people like bright things. People like things that shine and radiate. People love, that type of positivity because they wish they possessed it, but they can't. You can't be me. I can't be you. And we have to learn to be okay with that. We have to speak love and light over ourselves. regardless of who likes, regardless of what other people do, regardless of the people who backstab you and hurt you, and the pain and the struggles and the trauma that you have gone through or you are going through. Right now is your season. I speak that over this chat. Right now is your season. This is your season to prosper. But it is up to you. But it is up to you to claim it. See, a lot of times we have all of everything, it's in our hands, what we need to do, but we take it for granted, but we shrink back in fear, but we worry, but we're looking at when somebody doesn't support us. We think maybe our idea is not good enough. Oh, I don't think I can do it. See, you're allowing your doubt and you're allowing your fear to make you go backwards. Don't go backwards, go forward. Move forward with where you're supposed to be. Move forward. See, people don't understand that part. People don't understand that you got a direction that you're going to be moving forward, regardless of what they say. We got to learn to block them out, block out certain people, and sometimes literally block people, like here on YouTube, literally block people on Instagram, literally block people on Facebook, literally block people in your phone. Sometimes you have to literally block people, and sometimes we just have to block out the noise of the negativity, block it out. Sometimes I have to close my eyes and say, I block out and I rebuke the negativity. I block out and remove anything that does not look like peace in front of me, anything that is not going to cause me blessings and forward movement. I block it out. Yes, block it out. Yes, Robert, we claim our victory. We claim our victory. I receive that. I receive that. I claim the victory. Claim your victory today, everybody. Claim your victory, but it's up to you. Say it again. I allowed this right here on YouTube Streets, and I knew I did not do this in my personal life. Ask me now, though. Yeah. Because you've grown, Cornice, because you've grown, because you matured. And also, I can say because you've loved yourself more. See, that's the thing people don't understand. We got to learn to love ourselves more. You can love yourself more. I can love myself more. That's why we got to learn to not listen to the negative, block it out, and you just keep moving forward and being yourself. Be authentically you. You are good enough, smart enough. You are worthy. You are blessed. You are capable. You're smart. You're courageous. You are an overcomer. You are an achiever. Claim all of those things. Claim, claim, claim. I am valuable. I am smart. I am somebody. Claim it. And after you claim it, now walk in it. Now walk in it. Walk in what you are. I literally block messy and dishonest people. You have to, Cornice. You have to. You need a block party for negative negativity and people. Sometimes it hurts because it's a family member. Exactly, Robert. It does hurt. But trust me, it's going to be okay. It will be okay. You know, sometimes people have to recant. You know, the same people that hurt you and told you that you would never make it, the same people who told you would never succeed, the same people who used to say things about you are the same people right now in front of your face saying, you made it and I'm proud of you. Now, what if you were living on the lies that they told you? What were you? If that was you were eating on and feeding and nourishing your spirit only by that, you would never make it if you only fed and ate that negativity, that lies, that self-harming habits. No, we got to learn to eat words of positivity, affirmation, speak love and light over ourselves. Yes, guys. You are somebody special. You are somebody important. And I hope you've enjoyed this Sunday talk show. I sure have. I've enjoyed every moment of it. And I hope you have too. Remember, you have come too far to turn back. Too far. Know yourself. Walk in self love, self respect. Maintain your morals. It's okay. It's okay to be a person with morals. It's a person to be a person of gratitude. It's good to be a person who respects others. But also, when you respect yourself, sometimes you got to move people back and out of your life because they are stopping the progress of your life. Don't let anybody stop your progress in your life. I am Marlene, and I am the content creator for Living Your Best Life. And on this channel, we talk about positive, motivating, and encouragement videos, story time, blogs, live streams. And I hope everybody will take an opportunity to go to the community tab and vote on where the channel is going to be moving forward, because after April the 1st, this channel will be doing a completely different shift and moving towards one type of content so I can draw all of the right people to this channel. It's something that I have prayed about. It's something that my dear sister, Feast with Cornice, has blessed me with some information. All of that. I want to help other people. I want to bless other people. And I want you to be blessed. Love yourself, and you keep being yourself. I will see you guys on the next video, story time, or live stream. Remember, just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best life. Bye-bye, everybody.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe.